It's cup final day. Ladies and gentlemen, the suit's on. I'm ready. There's been one thing missing from this series. So let's roll the titles. As you already know, the Carabao Cup final is on today against Chelsea, and that'll be followed up with a Champions League semi-final, first leg against Liverpool. I cannot wait to get into it. We only played the one game since we last saw each other. That was against Crystal Palace. That was a comfortable 3-0 victory where Anthony Martial and Yeremy Pino grabbed the goals. Let's get into the team. Today is massive. I want that first piece of silverware. I'm ready. I'm pretty sure you guys don't need me to take you through the lineup at this time, but for such a monumental game, here it is. De Gea will start in goal. Wan-Bissaka at right back. Rafael Varane and Maguire in the centre of the park. Alex Telles at left back. Wilfred Ndidi and Paul Pogba in the middle of the park. Jadon Sancho on the right wing. Marcus Rashford on the left wing. Bruno in the number 10 role. Cristiano Ronaldo up top. Let's go get ourselves a trophy. Right, so the game has kicked off in our very first cup final. Oh, I'm excited, I'm nervous. I really hope this is our day because I've put a suit on and everything. It's been a very slow start to the game so far. Man United not creating much, Chelsea not creating much. We've got to go out there and try and kind of take the game to them, I think, personally. Scare them a little bit. But it is a very cagey start. But here we come forward now. And Ndidi, Pogba, Bruno takes a hit, blocked. Telles. Ooh, Kepa. Almost looked like he kind of fumbled that over in the end. Bruno will take the corner. I don't think much will come of it. No, Thiago Silva heads away. Sancho picks up. And he's going to have another run back down the line here. But to Catito. It makes a good tackle. That was a mouthful of a name. But that's a decent chance we had there. Kepa not exactly looking confident. We just need to make sure we kind of step it up and don't just leave it at that. We're going to go a bit more positive because I know on the front foot we are one of the best teams in the country, if not the world. And here is Bruno Fernandes. Wan-Bissaka back to Bruno, whips it across. Thiago Silva away, and Techatito is going to get to that. And he's going to get past his man, and he shoots over. That was nerve-wracking. So he looks like a little bit of a handful. I'll be honest, I never really anticipated we'd have the kind of season we've had, and now I want to win everything. I would class failure if we don't win. I'd say a treble, at least a treble. We've put ourselves in such a great position to do so. We've got to just see it over the line. And right now, looks like we're going to get to half time with the score at 0-0. The wingers at the moment are not producing, and Rashford will be coming off. So we will bring Rashford off, and Anthony Martial, who probably has done enough recently to warrant a start in this game. He probably feels a little hard done by. We've been the better team. And he's got every right to feel hard done by. We're going to give him a little bit of encouragement. Try and get Bruno to cheer up a little bit. And he does, which is great. Last thing I want is extra time or penalty, especially with Liverpool looming on Tuesday. But right now, I don't think we particularly look like we're going to break them down. And now I've got the question, do I put Cristiano Ronaldo on the wing throw Cavani up front. I'm going to do that. We're going to throw Ronaldo onto that wing, bring Cavani up front, and let's just hope for the best now. We'll wait. Give him another bit of encouragement. He's one yellow card away from suspension, is Ndidi. I'm not taking him off. He's too good of a player to take off in such a big game. But it really is such a close game here. Neither team looking like they're going to be able to break the other team down. We've got to look at what possible sub I can make. Van der Beek is an option. But who for, really? We've got 3 central midfielders. Who would you really take off out of those central midfielders for any of those players in such a big game? Maybe Bruno. I'm going to take Bruno off and put Van der Beek on. And give him another douse of encouragement. And now we're going to start shooting on sight. Last 10 minutes. Ndidi. Back to Wan-Bissaka. Van der Beek. Ndidi. Pogba. That's a brilliant ball out to Wan-Bissaka. Oh, Rudiger deals with it. Tellez back forward though. Martial. And I mean, it was a lot closer than I thought, because I didn't react to that at all. That originally looked like it was going miles wide, but it was a lot closer to the post than I thought it was. Wan-Bissaka, Ronaldo, go on Cristiano. He's given the ball away, and that boot. Luckily, Varane's there, and Werner can't get to it. And we'll look to build now from the back. Ronaldo with the loose ball, but Van der Beek gets there. Martial and Ndidi, Pogba and Ndidi. We've got to look to Wan-Bissaka here, surely. We have done. Ndidi, Wan-Bissaka in, Cavani, Martial! Come on! Come on! Ndidi out to Wan-Bissaka. Back to Ndidi. He passes it back. It's a left foot cross. Cavani heads it on. And Martial's at the back stick to stick it in. It's Chelsea 0, Manchester United 1, with about 5 minutes left. Come on, just tick away now. Just tick away. We don't need any more of this. Oh, there's a corner. Techatito, Varane heads it away, but Hudson-Odoi will keep it alive for Chelsea. Azpilicueta now has it. Chilwell, Hudson-Odoi. Havertz! We're going to have to do it the hard way. If we're going to do it, we're going to have to do it the hard way. It's 1-1. Really didn't want extra time. Should I have maybe gone to cautious? Probably. It's a brilliant finish from Havertz. I mean, to be fair, De Gea is also lying on the floor when he hits it, but either way. This could be a long episode, boys. There we go. Extra time. Let's go. I'm not happy with your performance. Do we get another sub? If we do, Fred will come on for Pogba. We do indeed. So Fred will come on for Pogba. Man, I'm nervous. I thought we'd won it. Oh, and here Chelsea come now. Chilwell to Hudson-Odoi. Sol. Chilwell. Kovacic. And they're just slowly creeping back into this game. And Techatito is a brilliant player. Hudson-Odoi gets past his man. De Gea with a very simple save in the end. It should have been a lot harder. Right. Encourage. Come on, boys. Come on, you've got this. Half time and extra time, we are still at 1-1. Chelsea, seemingly the better team in that first half of extra time. And here they come again here with Christensen, Kovacic on, but De Gea will pluck that out the sky. David De Gea would roll that to Varane. Maguire, oh, what are we doing? There we go. Bit more forward now. Fred. Trying to burst forward with Martial on that left wing. Martial trying to take on his man. He can't, so he lays back to Fred. Tellez gets it on the left wing now. Crosses it across. Ronaldo! Come on! 2-1. I ain't going to get too excited because we only had 5 minutes to hang on last time and we somehow found a way to concede. We've got 15 to hold on now. And this time we will go to cautious. We didn't last time, this time we will. And hopefully we will see that clock just tick down with no highlights. Come on, please, just tick down. Come on. Take that pressure off us. Just tick down. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Come on! Let's watch it. Come on, I've got to grab this. Come on! Champione, champione, ole, ole, ole. Oh, De Gea doing cartwheels. Absolutely incredible. But time for celebration is over. Because now we've got to get to a Champions League semi-final first leg against Liverpool. And I'm hoping that extra time hasn't done us in. I'll see you on Tuesday. Right guys, so here is the lineup for the first leg against Liverpool. I'm still on a high from the last game. There is a lot of change for this one due to tiredness. That extra time killed us. So we have De Gea in goal. Dumfries comes in at right back. Maguire still in the team, but this time he's partnering Bailly. Luke Shaw comes in for Tellez. Van der Beek and Fred come into the centre of the park. Sancho keeps his place. Fernandes keeps his. Rashford keeps his. And Ronaldo keeps his. Let's hope this team's good enough to do the business. It's never easy going to Anfield, especially on a European night. I'm sure this is going to be a fun game. But whatever happens, we have got to try our best to do better at Old Trafford. Oh, boy, hits it into Van der Beek and caters through. Oh my God, Van der Beek's all over. What? He's blocking everything. And Rashford's now on the counter-attack. Marcus Rashford. Oh, and Joe Gomez with a brilliant tackle. Very vibrant start to the game. And now it goes quiet. We haven't created anything, but to be honest, I'm not surprised. For me, if we can nab a goal, fantastic, but otherwise we've just got to try not lose, if I'm honest. And as I say that, Joe Gomez puts Liverpool 1-0 up. Well, I said I want at least a treble. We've got ourselves a cup final in the FA Cup, and we're pretty much on course to win the Prem. However, I would love to win this game. Bruno boots it forward, Ronaldo through. Ronaldo, can he get the away goal? He goes for an audacious chip, and Alisson just plucks out the sky. Rashford has taken a knock, so Yeremy Pino will come in. He's had a lot of fun when he's played on that left hand side, so fingers crossed he keeps that up today. And we will go to a more positive style. Pino now, back to Fred Fred with a searching ball. Van der Beek should pick that up, and he does. And he goes all the way back to De Gea. Eric Bailly now. Boots it forward, but that's going to be Milner's all day long. Canate, Gomez with a big pump for which Maguire heads down. Sancho can't get past Milner. And Keita, and now Liverpool are threatening as Naby Keita goes on a run, and De Gea makes the save. Sancho just isn't performing in another game here. So another 6.4. Van der Beek. Sancho's through. Curse of the commentator. Or, well, it's not curse. It's gift of the commentator. Sancho makes it 1-1. We've got ourselves an away goal. You couldn't write it. I was just saying, he's having another game where he's not doing much. Makes a run. Van der Beek feeds it through. And Sancho just slots it coolly past Alisson to get us the away goal, to draw us level. Honestly, you couldn't write that. Just as I was basically slating him, he goes through and scores. I wonder. I'm going to take Bruno off. So I'm going to take Bruno off. Paul can play in that role. And fingers crossed Pogba turns up and we don't have the little show pony that sometimes turns up. Because big game. Very big game. Massive game in our season. Don't get me wrong, when we play him in a week or so's time, that's probably bigger, but this is still a massive game. Naby Keita now. James Milner. De Gea. Oh, it's fell to Salah, but was he offside? I think he might be. De Gea fumbled Milner's shot. Salah tapped home, and the goal is disallowed for offside. We are let off. Oh, he's miles off. Jeez, I should have paid more attention. De Gea just fumbles it. It says parry, but to me it looked like a fumble. Mo Salah, they might still score it. Fabinho, just wide. Right. I'm going to get these boys in. I didn't realise I took Bruno off in the first half. He's probably wondering what the hell's he doing. Whoopsie. I don't know why I thought it was the second half. But you know what? If you're not going to perform, I'll take you off at any point in the game. Which is what I did. Right. I mean, I'll take a 1-1 right now. I'll take a 1-1. Try and get away maybe with not conceding too many. And then we're going to take him off. He's having a shocker. And fingers crossed then we can turn that into a victory at Old Trafford. Firmino, Milner, Liverpool will push and they will try and score. Obviously they need to. That's a brilliant ball. Trent pulls it into Salah. Back to Trent. Firmino blocked. Salah. Okay, it's got an open goal and Liverpool reclaim the lead on the hour mark. It's Liverpool 2, Manchester United 1. It's a well-worked goal. Is it a goal that would have been avoided? And it's a tough one. De Gea's positioning, he probably could get across a bit more because the blocked efforts happened. He's then just stood there like a clown. In my eyes, he could have moved across. He didn't. It is what it is. Origi, Thiago and Liverpool are just... They're looking vibrant. Salah across. Oh, Maguire off the line. Who have we got in it? We've got a few people. Pogba's coming on. He is just doing the show pony trick at the moment. Give come and encourage, try and get something out of these boys a little bit. Pogba really disappointing, so is Pino. At them, Ronaldo as well. To be honest, most of the team have been quite disappointing in this game. And Liverpool look threatening every time they break forward here. Thiago, Mo Salah gets past his man. Mo Salah's in. De Gea makes the save. He's going to have to make a fair few more of those, I think, before the 90 minutes is up. Dumfries, he's just walloped it forward. And Alisson will gather that up. Still going in this highlight though, and that makes me think there's going to be a goal. Oh my life, I thought that was going to be the goal for a second. But we're still going. And Didi will find Ronaldo out on this wing. Plays it in. Greenwood's in. Mason Greenwood! Come on! 2-2! Unbelievable. We've been awful. We really have, and Liverpool should be out of sight. But we break away Ronaldo with a lovely ball, and Greenwood just places it under the despairing body of Alisson, and it's 2-2. Yes, he's onside. It would have been given as offside otherwise. We didn't really need to see that. And there is a highlight from the kickoff. Origi now, Milner. They're going to score again, aren't they? Van der Beek hacks it clear, but only as far as Trent. Mo Salah now has it blocked. It's Luke Shaw hacks it clear, and oh my life, how deep are we sitting at the moment? Origi's in. De Gea with the save. Origi should have done a lot better with that. Should have done a hell of a lot better. Mo Salah whips it in. Ronaldo heads away. We do have one more sub. I think, yeah, we do. Ronaldo's knackered, but he's not going to play at the weekend. I'm going to be resting him, so I don't really want to take him off. I'm not normally against taking off someone who's come on, but I'm taking Pino off, and we're bringing Martial on. I think Martial offers a bit more. De Gea's had an amazing game. Dumfries, Ronaldo, Dumfries, and Didi just over. We're looking to win this. Liverpool's certainly been the better team. Paul Pogba's come on and he's been useless. I expect more from a player. It's a big game. I expect him to turn up. Truth be told, I expect him to be here and playing well, and he's just awful. Absolutely awful. Alisson with the big boot forward, and Bailly heads back to De Gea, who does a big boot of his own, and Greenwood brings it down. Ronaldo's in. Cristiano. Oh! That would have been massive. Had he buried that, that would have been massive. Will there be a late winner for somebody? We are knackered. Paul Pogba's on a 6.2. Dumfries with the throw-in. Oh, Maguire's just kicked it to Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oxlade-Chamberlain, there is your winner. Harry Maguire, mate, you're a state. That was shocking. Look at this. Oh, if I was Maguire there, I wouldn't even try and touch it. I'd let it go and bring it back round, but you know, some players are just donkeys. And if they get a fourth here, I'm going to roost down on positive, aren't I? It's how we play, it's how we always play. Live by the sword, die by the sword. And yeah, Chamberlain's in, and Oxlade-Chamberlain has changed the game for Liverpool. They're 4-2 up. We're going to need another miracle at Old Trafford. But as we've seen before, we can perform them. And we know that we can beat Liverpool quite comfortably. They'll be very happy to be walking away from this game with a 2-goal cushion. And to be honest, it's what they deserve. They've been the far better team. Extra time was always going to play a factor in this. But we've got 2 away goals. I still fancy us. I really do. Look, If you've liked the episode, I can't see why you wouldn't. Our first trophy, absolutely incredible. Please drop the video a like, give us a subscribe. There's plenty more where this came from, and I'll see you guys later.